Live in the car. It's always fun. Shit. I want to share it to my business page too. I should have brought the tablet out too. I failed. Whatever. Whatever. We'll wait to see who comes in and we'll figure out from there where the chat's gonna go, because you never fucking know. You never know. Oh, I should turn the... I don't even know if you guys can hear me because I've got this on. Turn that off. Alright. Who's here? Can you hear me? Because I had the Bluetooth connected and I just turned it off, so I'm hoping you hoping you guys can hear me. I should have brought a deck of cards out, but I failed. Josh is finally here. What the fuck? What is the deal with all the Joshes? How come there's a B? So your name's Josh, right? But how come there's a B on your photo? And are you the same Josh that was just in the live and you're just on a different account, or are you a whole new Josh altogether? The Joshes. You guys are weird. Just come out of nowhere and you're everywhere. Is this part two? Yes, this is part two. I was gonna bring cards out, but I didn't, and I failed. Whatever. I already pulled cards when we were in the house. Just messing with you, girl. LOL. What's funny, Binford, is I was gonna say, aren't you Binford? You're funny. That was a good one. Wait, Binford, what's your real name? I was like, what is the deal with all these Joshes? You know, I was trying to like be discreet and like call him Phantom, but then we always have all these fucking Joshes coming into the lives, and now everyone knows his name. Nobody knows his last name though, so we'll keep that a secret. We'll keep that a secret. Leave it up to a woman to invite us somewhere, then say we showed up randomly uninvited. No, did you see, Dustin, when Benford first came in, he changed his name to Josh is finally here? I'm like, what the fuck? Benford, are you really Josh? Imagine. Just watching like a creep. Oh, your name is Scott. 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 Have you guys ever seen Eurotrip? Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me was good girl. I repeat, who daughter is this? Edwards. Believe all women, LOL. Where are we going? Where we're going, we don't need roads. I don't know, Flix, what your mouth do? It's like, I was gonna say, does that ever even work on anybody? But I know some chicks that shit would work on. They would be like, my mouth does all kinds of things. And it's like, you fucking hoe. Casey, do I live alone? If I lived alone, would I fucking tell you? Yeah, I live alone. That makes me feel safe. Josh Phantom. Yeah, we'll just go with that. That's his last name, Phantom. Why, thank you. God loves you too. The call center had a shift change. Oh, yes. I don't know, Sal. Can you show your honkers? Katie, you're back. Yay! Oh, somebody has a big dick. Good for you. I do too. My dick is huge. Uh, Hi, how are you? I got shot when I was 12, almost died. Do spirits follow me? I don't know. You tell me. Do they follow you? I mean, spirits follow all of us. It's just most of us aren't in tune with it. All right. Joshua, car chat. Yep, car chat with the bowl. My pretty green bowl. I mean, you can't really tell it's green anymore because I smoked it. It's all resin now, but bowls over blunts all day. Yeah, I don't even smoke blunts anymore. I used to sit in the car just smoking blunt after blunt after blunt. So now I smoke joints and I smoke bowls. I can't do the blunts anymore. Um, over the like past 6 years, I think I've been smoking bowls and joints and no blunts. Um, I smoked too many blunts and fishbowled the car so many times, like it fucked up my lungs. I have a hard time. I cough very easily. I'm 27, single, no kids, and super attracted to you, mommy. Well, I'm 39. Oh my god, no, I'm not. I'm 38, but I'm gonna be 39. Um, so, I mean, I could sit here and be like, you're too young for me, but the guy I've been crushing on all year is 28, so. But I didn't even mean to be attracted to a younger guy. I just didn't realize that the age on the dating app wasn't adjusted, and then I ended up meeting someone that's awesome. I mean, we're only friends, but he's really hot. I'm very, very attracted to him. Uh, so that can make things a little complicated. Bowls if you're being conservative, blunts if you're a blower. Blunts are just too much for just me alone. You know, um, you know what I noticed? Like, when I used to smoke blunts, it would be a pain in the ass. Like, oh, I gotta buy a Dutch, gotta buy a Dutch, gotta buy a Dutch, and it ends up costing a lot of money. So when I started smoking joints, I'm like, oh, great. Some packs got 32, some packs got 50. So it's like, oh, this is gonna be way cheaper, right? But I actually use more weed rolling joints than I do rolling blunts. Like I could, remember back when like haze was around like a lot. I mean, I know they have haze now with the dispensaries and stuff, but it's not like the haze back in the day. I used to buy like a point .4 of haze and roll that in a blunt and get stoned off of it, and you could actually like hit it. You try and roll a point .4 in a joint, it's not going to hit. It's not going to hit. Um, if I was a moth, I would sleep on your lamp so I could hear you scratch your feet at night. What? Uh, the spirit of my last Taco Bell shit haunts me. Really, snakes on a plane? Me too. I'll roll one or two if I got people around. McLovin juice was timed out. Why? McLovin juice. Fred, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. That's right, she will. uh, Alright, I'm gonna... I don't want you guys to fall over. Free me off house arrest. Why you on house arrest, Golden Nugget? Why do you get more trolls when you're in the car each time? Why there's more trolls? Oh, you know what I think it is? I think the bowl attracts people in. They're like, weed! She's got weed! You look like my next wife. No, I don't. uh, I bet you can make it clap, huh, mommy chula? Foo Fighter, I bet you could make it clap. Way better than I could. Um, Joseph S., I'm drinking my wine as you toke. Cheers! Scrape out the resin and smoke that. Yeah, you know what's funny is like I used to do that. I would scrape the bowl, fucking save all the roaches to smoke the roaches. Um, I mean, what I have in here right now is from a roach. But a lot of times I don't even save the roaches anymore, and I don't scrape the bowl. Um, You know what's funny is my son's always like, here, try my vape, and he smokes the ones that taste like all fruity. It kind of tastes like and smells like a nicotine one. I'm like, no, I like stuff that tastes like weed. So I don't want to hit that. Get it away from me. Honestly, I never smoke joints. Yeah, I like using the raw papers. The black ones, they're like the thinnest papers. Blunts are harsh on the lungs. Still my favorite though. Yeah, they used to be my favorite, but I haven't smoked them in years. So over the past like 6 years, anytime somebody was like, "Here, do you want to like hit the blunt?" There were a couple times where I was like, "Yeah, fuck it," and every time I was just like, ugh, ugh, it, ugh. It just like ruined it for me. It was like I'm not even getting high off of it because I'm just so grossed out by the taste, and it's crazy because I used to love the taste. Joshua says he's not opposed to joints, but he's never smoked them. Or you've never smoked them, or you just never smoked them. I can't smoke. Devastating. Why? Oh, cause you're on house arrest. Oh, that sucks. Wait, it's not legal where you live? Where you living at? You should move to my state. It's medically legal, recreationally legal. I can't tell you what state I'm in though, because I don't tell anyone where I live. Just one of the ones where it's recreationally legal. Um, oh yeah, and you guys, I had almost 1,500 subscribers before I started this live stream. I think it was at 1491. So, I mean, it would be awesome to make it to 1,500 tonight. But I mean, you guys see me sitting here smoking a bowl. This isn't. I'm usually pulling tarot cards or rambling about spiritual stuff. So, don't subscribe if you're not into that stuff. I gotta take a break from smoking weed anyways. I've been saying it. Um, but I do want to come on the live stream more often, and I'll do it more if I'm not smoking. Lenny's midlife crisis has a peen. LOL. Yo, some freaky frogs in this chat. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Hey, sister, Jesus loves you. Why, thank you, Matthew. You're like the millionth person that's told me that Jesus loves me. Why do people feel the need to tell me that Jesus loves me? It's like I know. Confused. I'm so confused. Younger men really enjoy mature women with experience. Um, yeah, but see, like, the younger men that I'm interested in, they're like younger by like age, but like mentally they're like beyond their years. Like the guy I've been talking to, like you would think he, like, I would think he was like an old man if I didn't know how old he was. Uh, well, not an old man, but definitely older than 28. Thank you, Kathy. Matthew, please don't pray for me. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Jesus loves you. I'll be praying for you. For what? Because I'm smoking a bowl? Because I'm doing good in life? Pray for someone that needs it, bro. Um, I don't. There's times where I do, but not today. Yeah, you might as well just pack it instead of rolling a skinny if that's all you got, right? Am I that far behind on the chat? Oh, I saw a good evening, miss, and I had to scroll back because I'm like, oh, that's Shane. Shane, are you still here, my darling? It is so lovely to see you. It's always such a good vibe when I see a comment from you. You know what would be crazy insane if Shane was like a fucking serial killer, but he has like the most sweetest energy when he comes in here? That's how crazy the world is. Don't worry, Shane, I don't think you're really a serial killer. But I'm just saying, that's how crazy the world is. Like, you never know who's the bad guy, you know? Weed scavengers, lol. They see a bowl here in Georgia and they think it's meth. Oh my god, yeah, meth heads. They must be bad, huh? Uh, bowls attract the trolls. Yeah, they do. And then like tomorrow I'll lose like 10 subscribers when they look at the rest of the channel and they're like, I thought she just sits there and smokes pot and talks about cool stuff. She all wants to talk about our feelings and emotions. I gotta delete this chick. 100% facts. I always post up in a live if they smoking. I'm waiting to smoke a joint right now. Russell said, let me make it clap. I mean, Oh, when I was making that joke to that other person, I was talking about him making himself clap by himself, not with me. I hope no one took it that way, because ew, no. No, free the homie golden nugget, right? Freedom! 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 Did he wear my clothes, that dog? And why am I all covered in oil, son? Oh, man. Oh, it's hot. It's getting hot in here. Nick Tremblay. Ah, to be young and broke. You know, Nick, I read your last name Tremblay, and I think, have you guys seen that movie Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis? And Zach Galifianakis, his character he's like an aspiring actor. Um, and what does he change his name to? I think he makes his stage name Ethan Tremblay or something like that. Yeah, I remember it's Tremblay, but is the first name Ethan? And then when Robert Downey Jr. finds out that's the dude's stage name and that his real name is like Ethan Chase, he's like, why the fuck would you go to Ethan Tremblay when you had Ethan Chase? Like, you already sounded like you had an actor's name. That movie's so funny. Zach Galifianakis is fucking funny. All the movies that he's in, he's super funny. Scraping resin, a teenager thing. I've done it as an adult, but I'm not proud. uh, Scraping the bowl like, I'm too old for this shit. I'm such a fucking loser. I should be able to afford another sack instead of having to scrape the bowl. Right? Isn't that how you feel when you're scraping a bowl as an adult? Like, I'm an adult now. I should have an ounce, not a bowl pack. Well, with weed legal now, you can have like ounces. And it's fine. When times are tough, I get free weed from roaches on the street. Oh, no, see, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be like, I don't know whose mouth was on this. Fucking tuberculosis on this roach. Uh, oh, how'd you get mono? I was smoking roaches that I found on the street. I'm not ashamed of it. I like the high, lol. Resin hits are for hard times and hard times only. Crashed the car, right? You thought that was funny. What car? I'm in a car, but I'm not driving. How far behind am I in the chat? I was number 1491. Wait, for what? I use weed for spiritual growth. Yeah, see, it's like you can use weed for that, but for me, I'm such a pothead that I have a hard time like regulating my habit. That's why when I started the live stream, I was telling you guys like I gotta take a break for a little bit so I can get some shit done. There's stuff I want to do with this channel, and I'm never gonna do any of it if I keep smoking weed. Oh, you were number 1491 for the channel? Nice. What am I at right now? Did I get to 1500 yet? And yeah, thank you, Joshua. I always love having me a Joshua in the live stream. Makes me happy. Mature in every way but relationships, lol. What's my favorite strain? Oh man, I've got a few different ones. I got Gushers from the dispensary once. That shit was bomb. Then they had the Skittles was good too. Um, I'm trying to think like my favorite one of like all time, like my all time favorite weed. There's there's a certain strain of haze that just the dispensaries will be like, we have this strain of haze, that strain of haze, but none of them have that haze flavor. Um, like back in the day, it's like it did. It had like they call it church for a reason. It had like a churchy flavor to it. Um, oh my god! And when I first started going to the dispensaries, they had Cataract Kush. Oh, that shit! It was so stinky, and it tasted so good, and it got you so fucking stoned. Um, and then Sour Kush. I love Sour Kush. Holy Grail Kush was bomb too. Um, there's a lot of good strains out there. Serial killers are charming. That's why I could never be one. Oh, I could totally be one then, right? My charming personality. She can get it. What is it? Who? Just saying, she can get it. Oh man. You guys. You guys. I'm gonna scroll oh, past a bunch of comments. Shane's putting a bunch of knives. I mean, I feel like if someone's gonna be a serial killer, could you at least be like a Dexter? You know? Has anybody been watching Dexter and keeping up with it? Like I have? Um, I've only smoked weed right around 10 years. I'm 41 now. Zach does packs. Ooh, she's boxing the whip. Yeah, but I talk so much that like I should just let you guys talk for a few minutes while I get stoned off my bowl. Silver lemon. Oh yeah, I got super silver haze from the dispensary once. Oh my god, I got a strawberry diesel once from the dispensary, and I was trimming weed at the time. And I'm like sitting in this guy's basement trimming weed, and I smoked a joint of the strawberry diesel, and then all of a sudden I just stopped trimming for a minute, and I'm looking at my hands, and I'm like, whoa, I look 3D right now. Like, that's how fucking stoned I was. Some weed gets you like that. You're just like, whoa, over everything. Super lemon haze. I'm from Durban, so I started out smoking Durban poison when it was still illegal. Um, didn't isn't is Durban poison part of the lineage of Girl Scout cookies? I want to say it is. Girl Scout cookies. Oh my god, you guys, the Girl Scout cookies. That shit had me fucked up one time. Well, actually, anytime I smoke it, I get in a really silly mood. I had a delivery menu in front of me while I was smoking. I'm sitting at like the fucking table, and I started like rapping the entire like I made it a rap song. I was just listing off everything that was on the menu, but I turned it into a rap song, and it was funny. If somebody was like, do that again, like not stoned on Girl Scout cookies, I'd be like, I mean, I could try, but it might not work so well. My fave strain phenotype for you intellectuals is probably lemon skunk. Oh my god, I had what is it called? Something orange. Orange. Fuck, what was it called? It was really fucking good. It just sucked. The guy that was growing it, it would go out every 2 seconds every time I fucking smoked it. It's like on the tip of my tongue what it was called. Mm. But it was a very skunky orange strain. Fuck. I wish my daughter's father was out here because I would be like, "What's that orange strain we used to get from Charlie?" And he would be like, "Oh, I remember. It's this." Yes. So high, your hands look fake. LOL, right? Life really good. New job. I love. New apartment. 2025 is my year, Miss Catherine. Oh, where you working? What do you do for work, Shane? Poor, I am a super delicate girl. You're hurting me. Oh, new apartment, new you. Girl Scout cookies are awesome. Yeah, they are. Ooh, what was the other one that I got around that time? Oh, White Widow was good. Um, yeah, I had gotten my patient card before it was recreationally legal, so I was going to the dispensary a while back. A while back, and it was like so fun to like go like for the first time. But like it was like before like COVID, so you could go in the dispensary and smell them, you could touch them, look at them, and they would let you like thoroughly check out the bud before you bought it. After COVID, like you couldn't even look at them anymore. You just had to go in and tell them what you wanted. You didn't get to smell it, look at it, nothing. Many goals this year I'm looking forward to accomplishing. You're going to accomplish all of them, Shane, just because you're so fucking awesome. In another chat, you were talking about all the things you made things out of pipes as a kid. I remember making one out of a paper towel roll and also a potato. Oh, you remember that, Binford? I could make a bowl out of this bottle right here. I'd say I was throwing friggin' broken pieces of roach in there. I'm a vet tech, started at a new pet hospital. Oh, oh, that's cute. Oh, see, you're not a serial killer. Well, maybe you are. No, because then you would be killing the animals, right? You're not putting them down, are you? You're taking care of them. Lenny, you know Queen of Swords takes everything to heart. Shane, are you single? I think he is single, Katie. Wait, how old are you, Shane? Are you old enough for Katie? Right, Katie, you're a little younger than me, right, Katie? You're not my age. You're a few years younger than me, right? Are you like 32, Katie? That's more than a few years younger than me because I'm fucking old. I keep hearing 39 in my head when I think of my age, and I'm not going to be 39 for 2 more months. My daughter's father said the other day about uh, me being 39. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Don't make me older. Not fucking 39 yet. Frosty Kong is super delicious. It's a cereal milk cross. Smells like blueberry yogurt. Shane asking for a friend. I'm a free bird, Miss Catherine. Adeline, I mean, aren't you already in the live? What do you mean, can you join it? Catherine said my 4-bedroom, 3-bath house wasn't big enough for her. Oh, you're 34, Shane? And Katie, you are 32. See, I remembered. 32-year-old Virgo. Wait, let's see if I can get your birthday right. Because you and Ryan are both Virgos. One of you was September 10th and the other was September 18th. Right? One was the 10th and one was the 18th. I can't remember which one was you, though. Were you the 10th, Katie? Hey, White Runs, how are you? 30s is the best time. My 30s are almost over, bro. And I still feel like I'm in my 20s. I feel like I don't know where my 30s went. I'm like, fuck. I'm just going to tell people I'm still in my 30s when I'm in my 40s. I think I could get away with it. Totally. Thank you, White Runs. We're all technically a year older than we celebrate. Oh my God, Shane is 34, so his mom won't reject me. Things looking good. Oh, Katie, you know, Katie, you're gonna end up marrying one of the people in my live stream. Forget about Sag. Your husband's in here. He's either already been in here or he's gonna be coming in here someday. I'm 41, but I feel like I'm 26 internally. I'm September 2nd. Yeah, I feel like I'm still a teenager, honestly. I feel like even saying I feel like I'm in my 20s is too old. I'm 36, but only in my body. September 10th, and Ryan left me alone too long. Where is Ryan? Ryan's like, fuck Lindsay in her live. Are you here, Ryan? Did you come in here yet? And where's Vera? Where is Vera? Oh, so you were the 10th. So I was right when I said the 10th. See, I remember shit. Oh. Virgos are the best, we rule. Catherine's husband is already in this chat, this particular one, but she's pressing her luck, lol. Husband, what took you so long? Um, yeah. Vera, where you at? Yeah, 34 sounds crazy. Still feel like I'm early 20s, lol. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not ready to be old yet. I'm not ready to be old. And now I'm fucking single again. I mean, I've been single for 3 years now. Mm, this sucks. It's like it doesn't suck because, you know, I love myself, but it does suck because it's like, I want someone to hang out with. I want someone to spend time with. What the fuck? You know? Time does fucking fly. Let's all stay young in this chat. We will. We're going to. We're going to. I'm going to smoke my bowl for a second. I need the vest to not be blowing at me, though. Don't worry, even when you're a cougar, guys will still want you. I know, right now I'm still a puma. I think that's what it is. I'm a puma. And then I'll be, do you have to be in your 50s to be a cougar? Is that what it is? Don't worry, even when you're a cougar, guys will still want you. No way is 39 old girl. It's old for me. Puma, it's called a puma. I looked it up once because my daughter's father is 9 years younger than me, so we had like looked it up back then. It's like, wait, what am I? Am I a cougar because you're so young? And then I've got my phantom that's like 10 years younger than me that I've been interested in for a while. And I can't even say like it's younger guys that I have a thing for because my son's father's 9 years older than me. So it really just depends on the mentality. Puma sounds hot. That's funny. I'm more like a sloth. You know, I'm slow. I can't even like be compared to a fucking large cat that's fast. More like a koala bear or a sloth, just something sitting in a tree. We will stay young, smoke weed, and start one of those cuddle sessions you can get in Japan. Wait, they have cuddle sessions in Japan? Yeah, but I wouldn't even want that. I was gonna be like, ooh, I need that, but then I'm like, no. See, this is how weird I am, guys. I don't even want to cuddle with someone unless I have feelings for them. I don't want to hold your hand, kiss you, nothing unless I like have like serious feelings. Oh man. To be young again when I didn't care. Meow, Lenny. Be like meow. Hey Chase, how are you? It's called a midlife crisis, lol. Someone say koala. Oh. I am God's chosen one. Who? You are, Chase? And God loves you. Yeah, I know God loves me. God loves everybody. God also hates everybody. Love and hate. People are like, what? God hates people? um, I literally cuddled a koala the other day. No, you didn't. I see you got a little kangaroo on the thing, though. There's professional cuddles now. I wouldn't even want a professional to cuddle me. I just want someone that I feel connected with to cuddle with. Yeah, Katie, there's like a whole big thing about like the chosen ones. I feel like anyone that chooses to be a chosen one is a chosen one. So I don't think there's really like the significance like people think there is with the chosen ones. I think everyone has the ability and the power to be a chosen one, and to me, a chosen one is somebody that's evolving and ascending. Alright, peeps, I'm crashing out. I've got work in the morning and a 6-hour drive. Good night, Joshua. Sweet dreams, my dear. How do you feel about hugs? I don't even like hugging people. It's like I do, but I don't. Like I used to be more of a hugger before than I am now. Now I'm just like I don't want people near me. Uh, I feel like the older I've gotten and the more in tune I've gotten with energy, the more I realize how much people's energy does affect me, especially if I let them, the closer you let someone into your field, the more they can affect it. What's up, nobody? stoned koala. Good night. Russell says, I have a fantasy of cuddling someone that hates me. Sounds like you've got some shadow work to do. Some inner healing and self-love. Yeah, Joshua does seem like a good person. One. Well, they call them the chosen ones. You know, plural. Um, but yeah, even if it's plural, it's like still, isn't it the chosens? I could give a shit whether or not I'm a chosen one, not a chosen one. I'm just here to be me and share positive energy, high vibes, insight, guidance, healing. If that makes me what they call a chosen one, then I'm a chosen one. But it's because I choose to. I can choose not to. I can choose to just be like, fuck everybody and fuck this YouTube. You know? Stephen, okay, well, I see now. Enjoy the ring. God told me he chose me and, hold on, wait, what? Would give me a signet ring, and he did. I wear it today. I didn't buy it or find it. I want to be chosen by a beautiful woman. Don't we all? Well, not everybody. uh, I'm here because I know deep down Catherine aches for a collar around her neck. Hey, if you like it, put a collar on it. If you like it, then you should have put a collar on it. Imagine like Beyonce made like a remix to put a ring on it. Living in the car again? Yeah. I ended the other live stream earlier and was like, oh, you guys, I'm going to go out to the car and smoke a bowl. And I've barely been smoking. 47 minutes in, I think I hit it, what, once? Maybe twice. I got to smoke this bowl and go to bed. I got shit to do tomorrow. Darko, sweet cheeks. I can't be dominated, or controlled. LOL. Yeah, no, I feel like Katie would probably string you up and have you hanging from the ceiling. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son. Oh man. I hate that, like, when religious people come in and they say the stuff that they say. I hate that. I feel like so, like, just like, I don't even want to say negatively towards it, because like I don't feel negatively. It's just kind of just like every time I read it, it literally, I feel like I'm reading a brainwashed person's words, and it makes me feel bad for thinking that. But it's just like this. It's like the same person over and over and over again, but it's all different people. It's like, be an individual. It's okay. God won't hate you over it. Jesus won't hate you over it. Joshy. We've got another Josh, guys. Joshy. What is the deal here with all the Joshes? Oh, man. You know, it's like, Even if I'm supposed to forget about this fucking guy, his name's everywhere. Uh, there's just like reminders of him everywhere. Oh, Dustin, I looked at the red book thing that you sent me. Um, and you want to know something funny? I ended up purchasing a red book, but it's a different red book. But you guys want to know something weird? You guys ready for the weird synchronicities that I'm about to fucking tell you about? Katie, are you listening? Are you ready for this? So, I'm texting Phantom, and I'm like, you know who Carl Jung is, right? And he's like, I do. Um, and we get into this conversation. Uh, I didn't vote. I didn't waste my time voting. But if I was gonna vote, the person that I would have voted for won. So, oh well, what did you think of the Red Book video I sent? I didn't get to finish it. I had started it and then I got distracted. But listen, right? It was you sending me something about a red book ended up being like kind of led me to, it was like a synchronicity that led me to another synchronicity. Um, oh, let me turn the heat off because I am getting too hot. All right, so how did the conversation start? Oh yeah, I was asking him about Carl Jung and like, you know, like, do you know any of his work or whatever, or do you just like see quotes of his? Because you know, over the years I've looked into his work, but I've never read any of his books or anything. Um, and you know, because I do all kinds of shadow work, and that's pretty much a lot of his stuff. Um, it's about shadow work and you know diving into the unconscious mind. And so while I'm like in between receiving a text back from Phantom, I I'm looking up I'm looking up Carl Jung, and I'm laughing at myself because I saw a picture of him and I'm like, who the fuck is this white guy? I thought he was Asian. But he's Swiss, and I've never come across that information over all the years I've looked into his stuff. But you know why? Because I was always looking for a certain portion of information. Like I would see like a quote, and I'd be like, oh, that makes me want to look into like, you know, his quote and why he said that. So I was always looking for something. So I never noticed a picture or anything like that. But I saw a picture, so I'm like, who the fuck is this white guy? Um, and after I had like text Phantom about Carl. Because I keep wanting to say Carl Jung, but it's not Jung, it's Young. So I'm just gonna call him Carl. But anyways, so I'm on Audible and I'm searching for books by him because I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to like actually read some of his work. And I see at the top of it, at the top of the list is the Red Book. And I'm like, wait, is this the same Red Book that Dustin sent me? And I went to the video and I was like, no, no, it isn't. I'm like, I thought it was a different book, but they're both like red books. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I should get this one since, you know, it's kind of like synchronistic. I order it on Audible. I start listening to it. A minute later, I get a text from Phantom, and he's telling me that I should look into the red book. And I'm laughing like, dude, I literally just ordered that book. I'm listening to it right now. And then he sent me a bunch of pictures of Carl Jung's artwork. And there's one where there's like an 8-point star on a guy's head, and I'm looking at the 8-point star, and then I go over to my desk and I'm sitting at my desk and I'm looking at the 8-point star, and then I have a mandala that I made at a bridal shower. Everybody was making their own mandala. Um, and mine, I ended up making like an 8-point star, and there was other stuff that's like symbolic to me. Um, and like as I'm looking at the Carl Jung artwork and then looking at my mandala, I get another text from Phantom. he's like, he's he's like, yeah, he's telling me about how Carl Jung is sees a lot of symbolism in mandalas, and they're like really important in his work and stuff. And and I'm like, dude, like stop saying synchronistic things. It's weird. It's like creeping me out. Um, I'm literally sitting here looking at a mandala that I made, and then you text me about a mandala, and then he sent a follow-up text telling me that Carl Jung coined the term synchronicity. I'm like, oh jeez, of course he did. Of course he did. But it's just like, dude, like, how are we having a conversation and like every text you send me is literally a fucking synchronicity? You keep texting me things while I'm looking at them or while I'm thinking about them. But anyway, so I'm reading Carl Jung's The Red Book. It's I haven't like gotten like fully into it. I'm still like in the beginning part where the guy that translated it is like saying stuff. I haven't gotten into like the actual full part yet. But I'll let you guys know how it goes. Wow, I didn't know Carl Jung coined that. That's wild. Right? I didn't know that either. And I'm just like, of course, you're gonna take something that I just said and turn it into it's also connected to our conversation. um, but yeah, Carl Jung is so awesome because I'm just like, if this dude was still alive, I would love to sit there and have a fucking conversation with him because all of his work is just like right up my alley and it's like the same work I'm doing. Like because he believed balancing balancing the masculine and feminine energies, which he calls them the is it anima or animus, and I forget what the fucking words are, but they pretty much mean masculine and feminine energy. And his idea is that you dive into the unconscious mind so that way you can balance your masculine and your feminine energy and you can live a more fulfilling life. And if you go on my YouTube page and you see the part where it says welcome to my channel and you click on it and the description opens up, I was reading the description the other day when I was looking into all Carl Jung stuff, and I'm just like, this makes me think of my description because I'm saying like how like I believe like balancing the masculine and feminine energies can help us live more fulfilling lives, and I think I can't remember exactly how I worded it, but if you guys are interested in reading how I worded it, you can go read it. But I was just like, yeah, definitely supposed to be reading this book right now. Definitely. Um, but I still have the fucking CIA fucking thing of the gateway process that I want to read too, but I feel like I'm probably going to read this book before I even get to that because I'm like pulled into that energy right now. And I'm all over the place when I try to read something from like front to back, like cover to cover, like it doesn't work out well because I'm so ADD. I'll be reading something, I'll be like, ooh, that makes me want to Google about this, and I want to know about that, and then it's like I can't keep reading this until I stop thinking about that. So it takes me a long time to read stuff. Um, but the Red Book, I have it on Audible, and I also ordered the actual book, so I've been listening to it and reading it at the same time. Because it helps me. Just listening to um, Audible can be helpful because it's like I can't skip through the book. Like especially if they're like, "Oh, we'll discuss this in chapter 7." Well, I want to go to chapter 7 now and know why are you mentioning it in chapter 1. So, Audible is like good cuz then I can't skip forward, but the problem is that then my eyes are distracted and the next thing I know I'm not listening. So, it's actually helpful to have the book in front of me so my eyes are following the words and then my ears are focused on listening to the words. So if anyone else is struggling with ADD and has the same problem I do, try that out. I'm like a visual learner. Like I like to see somebody show me something, like when I was in the nursing program, them showing me how to hang the bag and how to set the drip rate, like I was easier for me to copy what they were doing after watching them do it than to sit there and be like, wait, what are the directions? Because I'll forget. better for me to see and then try. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll back and read some of these comments. Shane, I'm not silly 100% of the time, I promise. I don't mind getting to know you, Catherine, and chit chat, talk about life, and share stories. Shane's a sweetie. Shane's a sweetie. Especially with all the signs and synchronicities, lol. When he thought it was Carl Jung. I was laughing so hard at myself, and I just kept repeating, like, who the fuck is this white guy? Because I just thought it was so funny. I was just like, what an idiot. I'm like, of course I just assume he's Asian, because I thought his last name was Jung or Young. I mean, his last name is Young. Hyung. Hyung. But yeah. Silly me. Silly me. Why, thank you. God loves you too. The first thing I read on Wikipedia was psychology about Freud and Jung. Yeah, see, I took a couple psychology classes in college, and I always just felt like annoyed by like Freud. Annoyed by Freud. Um, and what was I reading? People think that like Carl Jung, like some of his like ideas from Freud, but their ideas were like very different. Like they worked like together on stuff during certain points in their lives, but I don't know. Can you tell me some advice to get the girl I like to like me? Well, it depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. I came up with my own model of the mind. Can you give me some advice? Um, well, what's the situation with the girl that you like? Like, who is she? Who are you? Like, who is she to you? Where do you see her? How do you know her? You know, that all depends on what approach you should take. Move on to another girl, Snyder. It started with a car accident. I could see we were going to crash, so in my heart I asked, if you save me, God, I will give my life to you. The car crashed and only I survived. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're alive. I'm sorry, like, you lost people. Um, how I see the crystal ball, Katie, and that also makes me think, you know what I like about Jung's work is that he incorporates the metaphysical into it. Like he connected with mediums and stuff, and like him and his peoples, they were like using like crystal balls and stuff, like trying to um how the fuck do I want to word it? I forget. But anyways, they were incorporating like metaphysical um into psychology. Snyder, I like your sense of humor. Thanks for stopping by. Either that or you'll spend a few relationships chasing the same types until you get tired of chasing and wondering why she won't reciprocate your feelings. Oh, so you're trying to like chase her? If you're trying to chase and it's not happening, then yeah, definitely move on to somebody else. Um, I feel like the man is supposed to chase the woman, but mm, It's more like energetically, like the man should be drawn to the woman should be attracting the man. um but if you're trying to jump through hoops and it's not going anywhere, then no, you know, which sucks. But there's plenty of fish in the sea. I mean, a lot of the fish are dead or they just fucking suck. Nope, if she suddenly changes, then something in her life disappeared and now you're the best option. Snyder, go silent and stand on it. I'll get her attention. It'll get her attention. Yeah, Katie knows all about going silent and standing on it. She's been doing it to this poor dude all fucking year. Oh, man. Yeah, I would not want to be on your bad side, Katie. You would cut my balls off. Oh. How far behind am I in the chat? Oh, not too bad. Dating sucks at 40, trust me, I know. Yeah. Dating is like always sucked, but it's like I was in a relationship for 7 years. I didn't think I was gonna end up single, and then when I did, like the first person I got involved with, like somehow got me caught up in a situationship that I was not okay with, and then I got myself out of that and spent the whole fucking year fucking healing from it over a relationship that wasn't even a fucking relationship, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? Then it's like all my friends are single now and they're all just like willingly just going and fucking people. And I'm like, you guys are just gonna give it away? Like, I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna stay single and a born again virgin for all of eternity. I'm just all set with what the fuck is out there, because I'm like, can we bring back courtship? You know, like, can a guy be like interested like in a woman for like marriage? Like, I don't just want to look for someone to date. I want to look for someone to marry. And then you meet a woman and you're like, wow, she's like perfect. I'm gonna make sure I take her out, make sure she feels safe, make sure she feels comfortable, make sure she has everything she fucking needs, and then she's gonna worship me like a fucking god and make sure my dinner's on the table every night when I get home. I just, I think I was born at the wrong time. Well, I mean, I've been born a lot. I don't know. Don't trip, lady. A month ago, my wife of 12 years said she wants a divorce 2 weeks before our 13th anniversary. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Without drugs and alcohol, anxiety, and depression, who am I? Right. Oh, man. Women ruin that for these wanting to be in their dominant masculine. Yeah, well, we can't say women ruined that, because women started becoming dominant because they had to start taking care of themselves because men were fucking slacking. But then again, men were slacking because men haven't fucking been raised right. Nobody's fucking been raised right. Even if you were raised right, you weren't fucking raised right. You know? Everyone's fucking damaged and wounded. But the problem is nobody wants to take, I was saying it earlier when I was in the house and pulling cards, nobody wants to take responsibility and accountability for their wounds. Um, I mean, growing up where we go through trauma, it's like imprinted on us. So it's like at the time, no, it's not our fault. But as adults, when we don't do the healing work and then we keep projecting our shit onto other people, that is our fault. You know? It's like our trauma wasn't our fault, but not taking responsibility is. No one else is going to do the healing work for us. Women have also run themselves into issues brought on by themselves. Yeah, but men do too. It's humans in general, you know? Some just do it more than others. Um, People need to accept their differences and embrace them. Yeah, they do. And their roles in life, but they reject them because of wounds. Yeah, exactly. I guess if we are so bad, then be alone forever. Um, no. No. I'm gonna continue to do my healing work, and eventually somebody's gonna come along for me. And if anyone else out there is feeling the same way I've been feeling about the dating pool, do some healing work. Because if you stay in a shitty frequency, you're gonna just keep attracting shitty situations. And I'm all set with ever attracting another fucking situationship, that's for sure. So, I definitely am glad that I've taken the time. Like, not saying over the past year that I've been doing the healing work, and I'm not saying that there weren't times where, like, I was trying to find someone new to talk to. I did, but I'm glad none of it ever panned out. And the only one that it could have, like, I feel like anything could have possibly panned out, it would have been with Phantom if I had met him at a time where I was gonna try to meet him. But I met him at a time where I was like, oh my god, you're awesome, but like, I can't meet this dude. I'll fucking destroy this connection by projecting what I just went through onto him. Um, you're one of the most likable streamers I've seen so far. Oh, thank you, Russell. I will say I try, but I mean, I don't know. I just do my best to be myself when I'm on here. I've had less loneliness being single. Yeah, I've felt lonely in relationships. It's like, how am I in a relationship but I feel lonely still? You know, even if I wasn't physically alone, like it's like if somebody doesn't understand me and what I'm going through, it makes me feel alone. So like even with my daughter's father, like he was always like loving and supportive, but like at times where he didn't understand what I was going through, it's like he didn't even know how to be supportive of that, because it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I've never been through that. It's like, I'm not saying you have to do anything, you know? People, that's another thing. People need to learn how to hold space for each other. You don't have to have the answers for someone that's going through something. Just be there. That's it. That's it. Yeah, tell a stranger on the internet about themselves that's going to mad me feel so sad. You guys kill me. Wait, what? Hmm. What's your belief? Are you spiritual? Yeah, I'm spiritual. I have a lot of beliefs. I believe in everything and nothing at the same time. Dustin says, I wouldn't try to guess what women like, Snyder. Decide what you want and like. Um, yeah, I mean, you gotta find somebody that has the same interests. You gotta know what you like and what you want and let people know that. And then if they have the same interests and the same likes, and then, you know, there could be something there. The problem is most people fucking hide who they are when they meet people. They put on a facade of what they think people want, and then you end up in a relationship, and then a few months down the road, the mask starts to slip, and who's truly underneath starts to show, and then you realize you guys aren't even fucking compatible. So, you know, better off just being who you are. Who cares if you don't think you're funny, or if you don't think you're fucking intelligent enough? Who gives a fuck? Oh, I might say something stupid. Who gives a shit? If they're worth your time, they'll fucking laugh it off with you. You're not going to find your people or your person by being someone you're not. You're only going to find people that are not your people by being someone you're not. A YouTuber I watched said yesterday that authenticity is the hottest thing in a person. Um, yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, it's not the hottest thing, it's one of many things that can be hot about somebody. Oh, Binford, I love that you have Josh is finally here. Oh. Be concerned if you never heard your dog. What? Hi, Misfit. How are you? I'm good, Flicks and Views. How are you? That's why you must take your time to stand up in love. Never be in love. Stand in love. Ooh, I like that. If his dog doesn't make noise when it farts, his dog might be gay. What? Hmm. Hey Dustin, how many subscribers do I have right now? Cause I can't check. It's science. Trust the science. It's been fun as always. Have a good one, everyone. Happy Friday. Oh, have a good night, Shane. Yeah, and it is Friday. I forgot. It's 2:14 a.m. 1.5. Oh, good. So I did make it to over 1,500. Awesome. Um, nice. I feel accomplished. I feel very accomplished. I mean, even though I don't make money off my channel yet, but I do feel accomplished. I wasn't even expecting to be at 1,000 subscribers already. Um, hmm. Um, will you make me mine? Wait, what do you mean? I missed some of these comments. They were going by so fast. Hold on, Snyder. I'll make you a mod. Um, I mean, it's your first time here. I don't think I've seen you in here before. I usually don't make people mods that fast. But I can unmod you if I don't like how you're modding. LOL, damage is done now. Oh. Good evening. It's quite sad that you have to scroll through the dumbest lives to find one you like. Your S. Yours. Oh. Oh, you like my live? Thank you, Global. The community is just very nice. What, my community in here? Our community in here? Community of misfits. We're all just so fucking awesome and misfit. We're awesome because we're misfit. Hello, bald subhuman. I don't tell anyone where I'm from, Homo sapien. Well, yeah, we're from the USA. No bad vibes. It's almost strange. uh, well, even like with the trolls, like I'm usually playful with people. I usually don't get shitty. If I'm shitty, it's because I'm in a cunty mood and I let everyone know beforehand, like, I'm in a fucking cunty mood today, guys. But everyone usually likes it. Uh, only on YouTube will guys tell me, we like it when you're cunty. It's like, yeah, but in real life, you guys are like, what a cunt. Uh, but I feel like shit. I mean, if somebody's gonna be a bitch or a cunt, they might as well rock it to the fullest. So I do my best. My ex-wife hated the word coochie. You know what's funny is like, most girls call it their their pussy, but I I like to use the word vagina. But it's like, when you think about it, vagina is a weird word. But even pussy just, I'll call someone a pussy. I'll joke and be like, my pussy, but like, I don't know, it just, I don't know how girls like say it like seriously without laughing, because I giggle or I smile when I say it. Gotta let that shadow out sometimes. Man, they deported y'all. uh, what word do you guys all use? Do you guys all say pussy, or does anyone else call it a vagina like me? I've had people laugh at me and be like, you call it a vagina? It's like, well, that's what it is. I also use the word cookie or china. It's the fine china. The fine china. Only take it out on special occasions. Yeah, I am a little high. Vajayjay. Yeah, that's another one. Vajayjay. Or just Gina. It was funny driving up from Orlando to Metro Atlanta because there's a small town called with Lakuchi that we had to drive through, and it was so small. Everything had the city name. Oh, yeah, that's all like young girls. That's it. Where are you from? I'm from a blueberry. What do you call it then? I have an itch back here. I can't. You know what? That like one spot on your back that's like so hard to get to? Oh, oh. It's like you have to like twist your hand and bend and reach up, because when you try to reach this way, you can't reach it. You can't reach it, so you gotta get it from the back. Oh. Lenny, she is baby cat. Oh man. The runway, sometimes I crash land on it. I say vagina when talking. Sometimes pussy. Dirty talk is pussy. Working at the adult store, we were encouraged to use clinical terms until we gauged the customer's language and terminology. Cum dumpster. Oh. No, I'm not living in a car. I don't smoke in the house. Once in a while I'm able to smoke in the house, but most of the time can't. Can't smoke in the house. It also doesn't help I'm homeschooled, so I don't get to like meet a lot of girls. Why? How old are you? Donate to her GoFundMe. She's homeless living in a two-door hatchback. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If anybody wanted to donate money, I would take it, but I'm not living in a car. uh, Made a minor a mod. That's okay. That's okay. Am I doing witchcraft? No, I'm just smoking weed. I mean, that could be witchcraft. Yeah, bitchcraft. Exactly. Do I do witchcraft? Well, it depends, like, what you consider witchcraft. What I do, I don't consider it witchcraft, but I mean, some people might. Lenny is a lost soul sucking on the dancing smoke of the devil's lettuce. Oh man. Witchcraft is corny. Yeah, a lot of people in the spiritual community are like, I'm a witch, I'm witchy, I'm just like, I'm just me. I'm just me. I mean, I guess would fit under like the criteria of one of the like witchy people, but I don't know. Like I feel like the a lot of the witchcraft people aren't even doing witchcraft. I'm trying to like get the itch on my back. It's like right there. Almost got it. Almost got it. Now I could get the other side of it. Here we go. And I just cut my nails, but they do still scratch, just not as good. Hello from UK. Hello, Thomas. How are you? We're just chilling, smoking a bowl, chatting about whatever. Are you alright? I may be here. I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Aris? Is it Aris? Is that how I pronounce it? Witchcraft, weed, and women, Thomas. Two are good, one isn't. LOL. Wait, Snyder, how old are you? Because you never said. Dun dun dun. Witchcraft is a discipline. Not everyone has the work ethic to become a witch. 38. Yeah, Snyder. I'm talking to you. Didn't I say Snyder? How old are you? There's only one Snyder here. I love sexy women. Ben, a British man, we definitely love women. Blessed, blessed be the name of Christ, our Lord and Savior. I think it's funny that people say Lord and Savior, but like, um, people don't even understand how we saved them. They think they know, but they don't. I mean, I could be wrong too, though. So, who knows? Um, I don't know. I guess you just have to be a chosen one. Right, Katie? Uh, you're 15, Snyder? That's so cute. I miss being 15. Dude, enjoy it while it lasts, bro. Enjoy it while it lasts. Right? Aren't you the one that was asking about the girl you like? Oh, you know, my son's 18. He has like his first like serious girlfriend. Um, she's hot. My son's a really good-looking kid. But he only had like two girlfriends in middle school, like, and um yeah, he's not like the player type. I think my son like is like one of those guys that just like wants like real love. And he's been dating this girl for a while now. So I'm happy for him, but he did have his heart broken. Like the first girl that he dated, I don't even think they dated like a week, but he was like really, really young. I found him like hiding in the closet crying. I felt so bad. I was like, what's wrong? And he didn't want to tell me. Um, and eventually he did. But it sucks, you know. Heartbreak sucks, you know, when you go through it, but it sucks even more when you see your kid go through it. But luckily, like he bounced back, he got over it. He dated her best friend for a couple days. Kind of like fuck her. And then he broke up with that girl, and then he like never heard of him having a girlfriend till like 6 years, 6 to 8 years later. 6 to 8 years later. Um, but yeah, especially being young love. You know, my first experience with love, I met him when I was 10, and he was my boyfriend the whole summer. And then we reconnected the following summer, and he was my boyfriend the whole summer again. Then we broke up, and then we reconnected for the third summer in a row, and then he died. So that's how my love life started off. I was 12, trying to understand how the boy that I loved was dead, and I was never going to see him or talk to him again. So love, you know, even if you're even if you get the girl that you're trying to chase around, she could die. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not. It's just like I look back on my life and I'm just like, man, what a fucked up thing to have to accept as a kid. Um, I hope you have better luck than I did. But you know what? The pain from that and the trauma from that, it made me who I am today, and it made me more compassionate and empathetic than most people. So we have horrible things that happen, but sometimes the most horrible things are the best things that happen to us, and we just don't realize it. This is wicked and dark. I mean, life can be wicked and dark. Have to learn how to roll with it, you know? What's my name? My name's Lindsay. Nice to meet you, Snyder. What's your name? Because your name's not Snyder Brothers. Snyder Bros. Holy shit, I just figured out why Lenny is obsessed with the younger Phantom guy. He's super young, so she thinks he won't die and leave her like her first love did. Well, age has nothing to do with it because the kid was 13 years old when he died. Then I'm like trying to like go to school after and I'm looking at all my friends like, oh my god, who's gonna die next? I don't even want to be here. Uh, now to get higher. Oh man. I'm sitting here smoking a bowl in front of you, Snyder. This isn't like, I mean, you know what weed is, right? I feel like I'm being a bad influence. Wait, does that say Aiden? Is your name Aiden Snyder? I don't know if it's pronounced a little differently than that or not. My name is Aiden, and if I'm too young to be on this live, that's totally fine. No, you're welcome to be here. Um, you're welcome to be here. I just want to make sure like we're all being a good influence on you and not a bad influence. You know, we want to be part of the solution, not the problem, you know. And the conversations in here can go a little weird. I mean, I was just asking everybody what they call a vagina. uh, I mean, at 15, shit, 15-year-olds are practically 25 these days. I mean, when I was 16, my boyfriend was 25. So, I mean, like, you're young, but, like, legally, like, I don't want to get in trouble. Did I say anything that could get me in trouble? Right? Are we good? We're good, right, guys? Um, yeah, once in a while we get somebody young in here. And I feel like it's better if we can help people while they're younger. That way, by the time they're our fucking age, guys, they're not as lost as we are. Oh, it's fine for a bad influence on me. It's totally fine. Is there an age requirement for this live or something? Well, when I start the live stream, it asks me if it's made for kids, and I click no. But then it asks me like, do I want to make it for 18 and over? And I hit no because I do feel like sometimes there's maybe teenagers that want to come in. Um, because on my channel, like, yeah, I read tarot cards, but I'm here to help people with shadow work. A lot of times we are just sitting here chatting, and I think it's great that even just sitting here chatting helps put people in a better mood and it can make their day better. So even even if we're not talking about shadow work or whatever, even just bringing a higher vibe to people is healing. Everything's frequency, guys. And Aiden, you should learn that now at your age, how everything's fucking frequency. Learn about energy. It's important. It's important. Um, it's like when like you walk in a room and you can like feel when somebody's in a shitty mood, or you can feel when someone's in a happy mood. Everything is frequencies. Even the music that we listen to, um, can we can be manipulated by the music we listen to, and we don't even realize it. We think we're just enjoying a song, but we're being energetically manipulated. Yeah, don't let females destabilize your energy, Snyder. LOL. Darko, I am a mixed bag. It's a weird life I live. It would make more sense if you knew me, but I can see how it looks from the outside. Oh, shit. As beautiful as you are, anything you say should put people in a better mood. Thank you, Christian. Yeah, music can influence you. LOL. You aren't interested in letting me get to know you, Catherine. Yeah, I better be getting to bed soon as 1:35 in the morning. Oh, so you're an hour difference in time from me. Um, please, plus I think you're a bit too complicated for me currently. You going to bed, Aiden? I hope to see you in here again, my dear. And I have a teenage moderator. That's a first. That's a first. I've given you power. You can delete people's comments. But I mean, moderating the comments, you're supposed to just delete, like, if somebody's being inappropriate, just to clear up the chat a little bit. Oh yeah, I'll be back. Good night, everybody. All right, awesome. Have a good night rest. Sweet dreams. And don't worry about that girl. There's plenty of them. You're welcome, and always remember you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you are enough. Thank you, Christian. Then there's Vera. Where is Vera? I gotta message her. I gotta message her. I told you she's blocked spiritually. No, she's not. No, she's not. Yes, smoke break. No, I am not in a trailer. Maybe that's better. I'm trying to get the heat adjusted just right in here. Hi, Joshy. What's your favorite city? When you try to stop smoking and you start feeling like the guy off the movie Shining. Oh, yeah. I used to have the same bowl. It was my favorite. What, this one? Green? Can you see that it's green? The light's hitting it just right. You might be able to tell. City of Compton. Hey, Laverne. How are you? You're smoking too? Oh, man. I feel like smoking does attract people to the channel. I gotta take a break from it, though, guys. Gotta take a break. Gotta get this fixed. It's like the cloth on the ceiling has been. I had fucking mice in my car a couple years ago, and I had to get it detailed after because they were like in everything. And after they detailed my car, I think when they did something to the light up here to clean it out, like they didn't. The cloth has been hanging. It's coming down. They need to put it back where it belongs. Oh, you're lucky, lol. Haven't smoked in 5 months. Well, why not? How the fuck do you even get mice in your car? Dude, do you know a mouse can crawl through a fucking hole the size of a pencil? They can get in your car. After the pandemic, after the pandemic, there was like so many mice and so many fucking rats like everywhere, from people friggin' having like overflow of garbage, from people getting like delivery and like not going out. There was like an increase in fucking rodents. We had mice in our basement that year. And right after the exterminate, we never had mice in my fucking house before. After the exterminator took care of the basement, I'm in my car and I'm like, is that fucking mouse poops on the seat? No fucking way. So I had set some traps in the trunk and on the back seat. First, I just got the sticky traps, which didn't work out too well because one got stuck and then the other ones ate it. So I came out to my car and I just had like pieces of fucking mouse stuck to the sticky thing. And then in the trunk, one of them had gotten caught on the sticky thing, and I threw it out. Um, and then I felt bad because like they don't die, they just get stuck to it and then they slowly die. So I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna have to kill them, I'd rather just make it quick. So I got some of the like snap traps, and you put a little dab of peanut butter on it, and I caught a couple more like that. I think, I think it was like a total of like four mice that were living in my car. And then when I brought my car to the car place, they found a nest like way like deep like in the trunk. So they were like living in my car for like, they were trying to like have a home for the winter, and it was like, no, I don't roll like that. So imagine driving and a mouse just comes out. I don't think they would have ever came out while I was in here. Um, but it was funny because I think they were in the car much longer than I realized because, well, actually, before I like realized it definitely was mice. But I used to take my grandmother every Friday to the hairdresser, and I would sit in the car and wait while she would get her hair done. And I'm sitting in the car and I can hear something. There was something in the roof. It sounded like there was, I don't even know where it was in, inside the fucking roof, but it sounded like something was like running in the roof of the car. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it sounds like there's like a mouse or something running in there, but how would a mouse even fit in there? And so I just brushed it off like I was crazy until I started seeing actual fucking mouse shit in the car. And then I had like a McDonald's barbecue sauce like in the side of the door. They fucking ate that. Oh man, even after I got my car detailed, like they must have like crawled like in the vents or something at some point, because like the vents smelled like fucking urine for a little while. It was horrible. It was horrible. I have never heard of fucking mice making a nest in someone's car before. It was disgusting. Um, so now I'm just like, nobody drop a fucking fry in this car. The car's a mess, but there's no food in here. I do a pretty good job of making sure the food is not in here. So like Happy Meals, like kids better watch their fucking fries. Make sure you eat them all. You don't drop them on the seat. If you drop something, you let me know so I can pick it up. Yep, they get everywhere. Yeah, I went on YouTube and somebody had put you can find videos of people leaving cameras in their car, and you can see what they do in the car and how they run all around. Little fuckers. It was so funny when I found them in the house, because we had never had them in the house before, and at the time I was sleeping like on the living room floor, and I could hear one like gnawing at the wood, like in like the baseboard. And I'm like, that sounds like something's chewing on something. So I went in the basement and I started banging a broom on the ceiling. The little fucker came out. He came out, he looked me in my fucking eyes, and we just stood there staring into each other's eyes. And I start waving the broom at him. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And then it just fucking ran back and was like, you ain't killing shit, bitch. And I was like, yeah, just wait. I started with the sticky traps. I caught two in the house, but I think there were a couple more. I think there were a couple more that the mouse guy found. Actually, no, there. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We have a fridge in the basement, and there were a few that were underneath the fridge. It's because I started with the sticky traps, but then I put poison down there before we called the exterminator, and I guess when they eat the poison, they try to go find water. So I think that's why they were like going towards like the fridge to try and get to like the condensation, maybe. Um, um, wait, hold on. Oh, Snyder, you're back. I'll only stay till it's done. Oh man, I did an 8-hour live stream once, Snyder. I stayed up all night with everybody. I'm not gonna do that tonight, though. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I didn't even really get to sleep. I wanted to live stream last night, but I fell asleep early. But then I woke up um while it was still nighttime, and then I ended up really pissed off about something. So then I was like up all night, but like not like in the mood to live stream. So kind of me falling asleep and then getting pissed off ruined me live streaming yesterday. Um, Ratatouille was taking a road trip. If I was driving and a mouse landed on me, I would crash for sure. Dude, I wouldn't even know what to do because it's like, if I pull over, what am I supposed to do? Just get out of the car? The mouse is just gonna stay in the car. I wouldn't even, and I usually have a kid in the car with me, so it's like, what am I supposed to do if a mouse is just like running around the back seat? Oh man. I've had anyone ever have a spider all of a sudden just dangle down in front of them while they're driving? Has that ever happened to anyone? Because my dumbass, I was like, and my first thought was like, I want to get this thing away from me, so I was like, which would have been great if he swung that way and stayed that way, but then he swung back this way, and I tried to dodge it. It was dangerous. I could have died, but I survived because I'm a survivor. Oh. I haven't gotten cold chills in any of this cold, but this conversation did it. LOL. uh, get a black light for your car. Yeah. No, let's not do that. I've had sex in this car. So, a black light in here. I mean, it's been a long time. Been a really long time. Um, yeah. Um, oh. I had like a notification. Somebody left a comment, I don't know, on one of the videos, but it's in Spanish, so I have no idea what they're saying. No idea. No hablo español. Well, obviously, just enough for like a class. Yeah, they were mice. Yeah, they weren't rats, they were just mice, but. Uh, yeah, but I was told cats don't get the whole thing. How come you're in your car and not in your house? Well, because I'm smoking, and I don't smoke in the house. I only smoke in the house when the kids aren't here. When there's no children in the home. You should have hotboxed your car and got them dusted. Ew. You don't smell them until they swell and pop and bust open. Bleh. Bleh, 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 bleh. I'll try and make it. I don't know if I'm gonna. I've been up since 7. I'll pull all-nighter if I have to. I got help get rid of them bad people. I like the Misfits too. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it. Get rid of the bad people. Get rid of all of them. Clean up the live stream. No, I am not a member of the Christian grooming or organizations. No, I'm not. And no, I never will be. Turn out he had tried to kill his wife previously through her fear of mice and rats. He put mice in her car's center console and she opened it going down the interstate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta smoke this bowl and go to bed. Smoke a doke, go to bed. Subscribe, never miss a live. Chinese kids roll the fastest joints because they're afraid to make quota. What? But they're knockoffs. What? What's your favorite songs? Well, I have a lot of favorite songs because, like, I have, like, music, like, running through my veins. So it really depends on the mood. Casual racism isn't real racism. I mean, it depends on who's saying it and who's receiving it, really, when it comes to racism. Zoinks. I just heard, like, Shaggy. Like, when I read Zoinks, I could hear Shaggy in my head going, Zoinks! I'm telling you on this, you know who I am. Anthony Harris. Funny thing is, I was racist as a kid and growing. Oh yeah, you were saying that the other night. This lady is a sex offender, isn't supposed to have any type of social media. Yeah, I think Anthony Harris is a sex offender. Damn, as a kid and growing up, Ava Honey, the world gonna roll. Yeah, relax. Trump or Harris? Trump. It wasn't me saying this. I just seen this. What do you mean? I voted for George Washington. I'm more comfortable in my past than most people hearing about it 30 years later. Trump for days. You know, I friggin' I think it's great that Trump's back in office, and I'm not even like, because to me, like, the politics in general is just fucking stupid. They're all liars. You can't trust any of them. None of them really know what the fuck they're doing. Um, and I feel like a president is really just a face and a puppet. I don't, uh, I don't feel like they're able to do the things that they want to do, like people think they can. Um, but I'm glad like Trump's in office and not Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris, like, I don't know, every time I see that lady's face, I just get this like, if you guys were here earlier when I was talking about my friend who's like dating a narcissist, and every time I see his picture, even before knowing that he was bad, I would get this like feeling in my stomach, and I told her like devil energy. I feel devil energy off that dude, and I feel devil energy off of Kamala Harris. And she'll be on TV smiling and trying to be like, but I don't know, something ain't right with that lady. Um, I'd rather have the guy that's like openly an asshole. I trust the fucking guy that is like a fucking misfit before I trust the person that's smiling in my face and acting like they're my friend, when it's like, you don't fucking know me, bitch. I don't know you. uh, no one is perfect. She trusted Obama. You're pretty. Thank you. Yes, blackface does that for some people. LOL. Yeah, see the blackface thing, like I was like surprised that was like such a big thing. Like it's like I get like the original like why blackface is so offensive, but when like people are like saying like if my daughter wanted to be Beyonce for Halloween, like she can't, like, you know, like my daughter's not thinking like that's racist or hurtful. Like if she wanted to paint herself brown to and put a wig on and be Beyonce, like if anything, like shouldn't, you know, like, I mean, I just feel like if I was black, I'd be like, yeah, let's paint all these white people black. Right? I'd be like, let's paint them all black. Fuck those white people. But I don't know. I find the humor and stuff. People don't like what he says because they see themselves in Trump and it bothers them. They'll have good and bad days. Ava, you playing, hun? Be clear about your choices to step to me. Wait, what? Justin Trudeau wore blackface and people. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't even finish because I just had something pop in my head. Friggin', I saw somebody making fun of the fact that I didn't see it. I just saw some, like, this funny guy that makes friggin' things on, like, Instagram and stuff. Um, he was saying how Elon Musk did what is it called? The Nazi salute. I'm like, wait, what? Did he really? Did anyone see that? Did this dude really do the fucking Nazi salute? And the guy's pretty much like making like a joke out of it. And he's like, how are people trying to say he didn't do the Nazi salute? They're like, oh, he's autistic. He's like, no, he's or swish stick, I think he said. Um, but I'm just kind of like, why would someone do the Nazi salute? That's just kind of, I don't fucking know. I don't even know what to make of it. Um, why is the name of your channel the Misfit Spirit? Well, because that's what I am. That's what we all are. You know, not just the people that feel drawn to this live. Every human on this planet is a misfit spirit. That's why we incarnate here. So we can learn, grow, and evolve. So, Callie, we got that. Yeah, it happened. It did happen? But why'd he do it? Like he did like a full on like is that what it is? Like the arm out like that? I don't want to do it because then people will be like, she's doing the Nazi salute now. Um, Snyder, I'll try most things once. But Katie will cut your balls off and hang them right in front of your face. Today, Junior. When I come to your stream, I always get bricked up. That's awesome. Good for you. Is that what they call it these days? Uh, yeah, it's a lot of misfits. We're all just trying to figure out where we fit in the world, where we fit in existence. Even when we find it, life happens and then it changes and then it's fucking another journey to somewhere else. Yes, I believe in God. Just a little differently. Here's one. Why do we get nightmares like we go to hell? Like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like a nightmare that's like it feels so bad it's like hell, or do you mean like actually like you've had a nightmare of like actually going to hell? I mean, either way, it's symbolic of something within the subconscious mind. Or, I mean, we do astral travel sometimes when we're sleeping. I feel like a part of us is always astral traveling when we're sleeping. But I don't know. I have to look into that more. Because they're all Freemasons. Who? Oh, Elon Musk. You stole my mushrooms. I'm mad. I was trying to have an ego death. Well, we have a weirdo in here tonight, huh? Yeah, no, I just removed him from the channel. Fucking freak. That guy, everything on news, TV, media, and social media is all rigged, scripted, and done intentionally. Nothing we are shown is accidental, nor is it without reason. Yeah, everything's manipulation. Like, you literally can't fucking trust anything that you see. You have to learn how to trust your fucking gut. You gotta learn how to trust your instinct, your intuition. Because what's going on in the outer world is never what it fucking seems. Especially anything you fucking see on the TV or hear on the radio or on social media. You never know what's real and what's not on social media for sure. Like, even like the Hollywood sign burning, I was on here asking people, I'm like, is that even real? Because like, I know there are the fires in California, but now there's a picture of the Hollywood sign burning, and I guess it's not real. It is like a doctored photo. um so it's like, you can't fucking trust nothing. You can't trust nothing. I mean, Facebook will friggin' let you post like all kinds of fucking horrible shit, but meanwhile, like a video of my daughter singing Old MacDonald when she was a baby, because she was wearing her diaper and only her diaper, they reported me for CP. Like, what the fuck? Like, my kid can't sing Old MacDonald, but I can sing the N-word on fucking Facebook, no problem. The fuck? These days I'm running to stand still. That's why we have wrenches by our name. Darko, you think everything, nothing is real. Yeah, everything and nothing is real. It's like, yeah, this physical reality does very much exist. But are we this physical reality? No, we're not. We're spirit, we're soul. Um, I don't know. I don't feel like really getting into. I was gonna start explaining something, but I'm like too high. That is just gonna be extremely confusing for anyone to try to receive what I was gonna say. uh, Lenny, have you ever had a Cuban cigar? They're the best. No, I haven't. You're 15. What the fuck are you doing smoking Cuban cigars for? um, but no one cares. They said, even quoted the same thing Musk said while doing it. Many politicians on the left have also done it. A lot of weird bullshit on Facebook. There's a lot of weird bullshit everywhere, Aiden. Everywhere. Man, you're grown up in a weird ass fucking time. Like, I thought, like, when I was young that, like, things were weird, but no, they've just gotten weirder, man. They've gotten really fucking weird. The Illuminati's fake. No, I don't think the Illuminati's fake. I think the Illuminati's very much real. Hmm. I live my life. I've got drunk one more time. I've smoked one more time. I think the world is hell. I seen a movie called Hell Isn't Much Different Than Life. Oh, Steve McKenzie, you retracted your message, but you said you're cute, and then you said never mind. I must have said something where he was just like, oh, no, she's gross. Fuck her. She's not cute. She's not cute. She's an asshole. Every time I try to play a game, all I'll hear is little kids scream in the N word. Cigars at 15. He must be rich. LOL. um, yeah, I know I gotta finish smoking this bowl and go to bed, but I talk too much. um, Miss pay to play the guessing game. I am gonna get off though because I'm gonna finish smoking this bowl. I'm almost done, but I want to listen to some music before I go in, so. Um, you guys are quick with the fucking deleting these things. You guys are good. Um, all right. I hope you guys all have a great night, day. I'm not sure what time it is where you guys are, but it's 3:14 a.m. where I'm at. Um, yeah, I'm going to sign off. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to sign off from here. I hope you guys all have a great night and thank you for joining in. I appreciate all of you. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on during the day tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Bye. Oh, and have a good night, Aiden. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you soon.